Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video we are going to talk about switch statement. We already talked about some conditional statement, right? So if, else, switch, loop, these are conditional statement, and here you can see we are talking about switch statement. So let's say you don't want to write so many if else condition, you can actually go with switch. Switch will actually do same work because it's also a conditional statement. So here you just have to know break and continue. So we'll actually create a separate video for this break and continue, but for now we'll go with switch and case. So switch means you have to give an expression, okay, like if condition. Okay, if I go here in the Java, the if else.java, here you can see we have to give a condition, right, inside parenthesis for the if. So for the switch also you have to give a condition. Here you can see the expression, and then case 1, case 2 and case 3. So this is called case, and here you just have to put the value. Let's say, okay, let me show you some examples so that you can understand well. So let's go and create a new file. So here you can see I'm in source file, and here is the package. So inside package I'm going to create Java file. Okay, inside this package, so I'm going to create new Java file. I will say here switch switch case .java, and here I'm going to say public static void main method, and inside it I'm going to say, let's say, age. Now age is, let's say, 0 initially, so I will use here switch. If I say switch and press tab, here you can see it create basic structure for me. I'm going to actually remove all of them so that I can actually explain you what is happening here. So here you can see args means argument. Here we have to pass the variable. So here I'm going to pass the variable. Here the variable is age. So now I will use case. So case mean I will actually give here a value. Let's say I want to compare the value is variable with multiple value, right? So here I'm going to say, let's say at first 0, or let's say -1. I will use here colon, then I will press tab here. Okay, and here I will say something. Let's say println, but for now nothing, and let's say go for case 2. Case 2. Now case 2 will be, let's say, 0. Why? I'm checking the different value for the age, right? So I will actually do this, but every single time you have to use case keyword. Okay, and next one would be, let's say, one more println. I will go here. So I'll print everything, don't worry. I'll just set case, all the cases at first. Now how many value actually you want to compare. Okay, so you have to mention here. So now let's go for 18. Then I will print out something. Now what about another case? Let's say 51. Here we can actually set println. Okay, one second. And now when I say case -1, I will actually say here that you haven't born yet. So I will say you haven't born yet, and here I will say you are a newborn. For the case 18, I will say you can enter this website. For the 51, I will say you are old enough. Sorry, you can enter here. It will check the condition at first. So switch will actually get the value. So the age value is now 0, right? So it will check the case. So case 1 is not matching with it, right? So it will not go here. Then it will actually go for case 0. Yes, this value is true, so it will go inside here. But you can see it also shows rest of them except the first one. If I run the code once again, you can see you are a newborn, you can enter this site, and you are old enough, but you haven't born yet. It's not shown here, right? Why? Because the first condition is not matching with it, although the third condition is not matching with it, and the fourth one. Why this is happening? Because case 0 fulfill the criteria, right? Condition, so it will print it. Then I haven't actually break the code here, so it will go for the next case also. So what I have to do, I have to use here a break condition, I mean break. So when I use break, if it is find any condition true, then it will actually break the code here. It will not go for some other code. So we have to use break every single time. Now let's say I want to change the value to -1. So it will show only the -1, okay, this one, and it will break the code here. So rest of them will not be printed, okay. If I run the code, here you can see only one output. We haven't born here because of this break. So you have to use break in switch case. Now let's say I want to give here any value that is not here. So what will happen? Let's say 55. When I use if else, it shows, I mean, we have else condition here, right? If I go to the if else, here you can see we have the else condition here. I mean, if any statement is not true, then it will actually go for else. In switch case, we have also a default one. Let's say any of the case is not true, then we will actually go for the default one. So this is called default, and here I'm going to say println sorry can't enter here. If I run the code now, it will show sorry. Okay, we have to use break. You have to use break when you use switch case. And let's go run the code. Here you can see sorry you cannot enter here. If I say here let's say -12, it will also show the same output. You cannot enter here because it will check every case, and every case will not fulfill the criteria, right? I mean condition. So it will go for the default one. So that's it. I hope you understand. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.